The United Nations top court will hear submissions next week from South Africa and Israel after Pretoria opened a case against the Jewish state's acts in Gaza. Ruth Hamilton will give us the details.
South Africa wants the UN's top court, the International Court of Justice, or ICJ, to urgently order Israel to suspend its military operations in Gaza. The ICJ said it will hold public hearings at the Peace Palace in The Hague in proceedings instituted by South Africa against Israel on January 11th and 12th. To recall, last Friday, South Africa filed an 84-page application declaring that Israel breached its obligations under the 1948 Genocide Convention in its war against Hamas. South Africa also described Israel's actions in the Gaza Strip as genocidal in character because they are intended to bring about the destruction of a substantial part of the Palestinian national, racial, and ethnical group. Israel rejected the claims, with the government's spokesperson Elon Levy saying that the Jewish state would appear before the ICJ dispel what he called as South Africa's absurd blood libel. He also gave a warning to the leaders of South Africa, saying that history will judge them without mercy. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that his country displayed unparalleled morality in the Gaza war and also dismissed South Africa's charge. South Africa will present its arguments on January 11th, while Israel is set to counter it on January 12th. Established after the World War II, the ICJ is the UN's highest legal body, and it rules in disputes between countries. Although the ICJ's decisions are legally binding, it has little power to enforce them. The Palestinian death toll from Israeli attacks in the Gaza Strip has exceeded 22,000, with more than 57,000 others injured since the latest round of the conflict broke out on October 7th. In its latest report, the United Nations Relief and Works Agency said up to 1.9 million people have been displaced across the Gaza Strip since the start of the war. This is Ruth Hamilton, SMNI News.